The confetti rained down, a mocking shower against my grief. The music blared, a painful symphony to my silent screams. My parents' annual summer party was in full swing. The house buzzing with laughter and chatter. Just weeks ago, the joyous occasion would have included the announcement of my pregnancy. A secret we'd all been excitedly guarding. Now, the space where that joy should have been was a gaping wound. A constant ache in my heart. I watched them, my parents. The life of the party. Oblivious or perhaps indifferent to the hollowness in my eyes. Mom, radiant in her floral dress, danced with Dad. Their faces lit with carefree smiles. It was their party, after all, a tradition they'd upheld for years. My pain, my loss, was a muted footnote in their grand celebration. A wave of bitterness washed over me. Had they even acknowledged my miscarriage beyond a cursory, "So sorry, darling?" Their focus had quickly shifted back to the party preparations. The guest list, the menu. It felt like my grief was an inconvenience. A cloud threatening to dampen their festive spirit. I retreated to my room. The thumping bass from downstairs. A constant reminder of the celebration I couldn't share. Tears streamed down my face, not just for the baby I'd lost, but for the lack of empathy from the people who were supposed to love me unconditionally. The party raged on downstairs. The sounds of merriment filtering through my closed door. I lay on my bed, numb, replaying the doctor's words. The empty ultrasound screen. I felt invisible, a ghost in my own home. The next morning, the house was quiet. Littered with the remnants of the night before. My parents were still asleep, exhausted from their revelry. I quietly packed a bag, a small overnight case. I wouldn't leave a note this time. Instead, I placed a small, neatly wrapped box on the kitchen counter, right next to the stack of thank you notes they planned to send. Inside, nestled in tissue paper, was a single, wilted white rose. A symbol of innocence, of new life, now lost. The silence surrounding the gift would be deafening, forcing them to confront their insensitivity without a direct confrontation. As I walked out the door, I could almost hear their voices. Their concerned inquiries. But this time, their concern wouldn't be for me. It would be for themselves, for the disruption I'd caused. Let them decipher the meaning of the wilted rose. Let it prick their consciences more sharply than any words could. I booked a flight to a quiet coastal town. A place where I could breathe, grieve, and heal without the noise of forced celebration. I needed space, distance, to process my loss and to understand why my parents' joy had overshadowed my pain. The wilted rose was my parting message. A silent scream in the quiet of their post-party morning.